So those first few seconds were from yesterday's Syracuse half marathon. That's a race that I ran last year. I didn't this year, but I did get up and out early to go cheer them on. I absolutely loved seeing thousands of people out there giving it their all, despite it being 25 degrees out. It was bitterly cold, but nonetheless, they were out there challenging themselves, and that is awesome. So this brings me to the topic at hand, which is you need to challenge yourself frequently, and if you do so, you'll be stronger than ever. I'm about to go over two of the main reasons why you should challenge yourself frequently and some options for doing so. One of those options might be to do some sort of a push-up challenge. So as a bonus, towards the end of the video, I will go over my favorite way to progress someone who can't really do a full real push-up to being able to do a full push-up with good form for possibly multiple sets. And I'll show you how if you stick around. The first reason you should challenge yourself physically on a regular basis is that your body is your foundation for everything else in life. Your energy, your confidence, and your presence all flow from how well your body performs. When you're stronger, healthier, and more capable, you show up better in every role you play. When you challenge yourself physically, you raise your personal standard. It's not just about aesthetics, it's about becoming the person that you're meant to be. And the second reason for challenging yourself? Physical challenge sharpens mental resilience. When you push your body, you train your mind just as much. You're learning how to stay disciplined, how to stay calm under pressure, and how to overcome discomfort. That mindset transfers to everything: your career, your relationships, and many other aspects of your life. Hard physical effort builds mental toughness. There's no doubt about it. There are so many different ways to challenge yourself physically. You could sign up for a race and challenge yourself not to walk at all. You could challenge yourself to do a certain distance that you've never done before. You could challenge yourself to achieve a time that you've never done for a certain distance before. You could challenge yourself to lift a heavier weight for a certain lift in the gym that you've never done before. You could challenge yourself to go to the gym more often if you're struggling getting there. You could challenge yourself with planks or push-ups. Now, speaking of push-ups, I want to show you a way to progress your push-ups if you're struggling to do one on the floor. This is my favorite way to help people out so that they can do more regular push-ups. First things first, you're going to want to push your chest out a little bit, forcing your shoulder blades down and in the back. You're going to want your upper arm at approximately a 45-degree angle at the armpit with your torso, so that way you're pushing through the chest. A lot of people make the mistake of going way too high and they try doing push-ups up high like this. You're going to lose power and possibly injure your shoulder that way. Think of it as if you were trying to push someone away from you. You would push like this to get all your power, not up here. This is not as strong. Going over to the bar, you're going to notice that the bar is about waist high, and it is going to be adjustable because I have it on a cage. The higher the bar is, the easier it is. The lower, the harder it is. You can also do this on a Smith machine, or if you're at home, you can start on a counter and then progress lower to, say, a couch, an ottoman, a bench. But again, the lower it is, the harder it's going to be. Now, the reason for doing these is you're going to be able to do more sets and more reps than you would be struggling on the floor. So you're going to be able to build more strength and more muscle. Before we get on the bar, you want to make sure that you're going to place your hand so that it's on the other side of the bar's on the other side of the hand from your forearm. That way your wrist doesn't get bent back. A lot of people make that mistake as well. You could do an open hand or a closed hand on the bar. I kind of like the open hand a little bit better for this. You're going to line your chest up and you're going to make your body as flat as a board. You want to line that chest up with the bar and then slowly and controlled go down to the bar. Keep your chin tucked so your spine's in alignment, and you're just going to work the reps. And you could do anywhere from 6 to 20 reps depending on what your goals are for the day. And then once that gets easy, you can progress downwards to where you can now do push-ups on the floor. And once you can do a few of those, you can do reps, and then more sets of those, and that'll help you progress. But sometimes it's really hard to get that first rep, and this is a way how to do that. I don't really like modified push-ups that much, so I think this is a better option. Hope this helps.